Hey everyone, what's up and welcome back to the Chelsea Teaches Yoga YouTube channel. My name is Chelsea and I am so glad you're joining me from home, from work, from a park maybe, wherever you are in the world, here to practice yoga with me. If you haven't already, please remember to not only like this video, but subscribe to my channel so you can stay up to date on all the new videos I have to offer, including other fun, supportive resources that you can use on your yoga journey. All right, so this class today is going to be focused a little bit on the lower back, and we're working with the Sacral Chakra, Svadhisthana. So the Sacral Chakra is all about sort of going with the flow, feeling our emotions, connecting to our feminine nature, and the water element. So it's associated with the element of water, and if you think about the element of water and the qualities of water, it's very flowy, but powerful. So having this mindset of being able to go with the flow is not only really important because we can't control everything in our lives, but also because when we enter into that space of allowing ourselves to just let go of a little bit of control and go on the journey of life, we open ourselves up to so many amazing experiences, and we open ourselves up to so much power that we might not have had otherwise. So this class, lower back, go with the flow. I would love for you to adapt that affirmation for class today. I go with the flow. Just think about letting go of control, letting go of worries, and just seeing where the journey takes you. All right, with that being said, we are going to start in a comfortable seated position with breath work. I'll meet you right back here on the mat. All right, everyone, welcome to your yoga practice today. So we are seated in an upright position, shoulders are rolling back and down. I'm sitting on a blanket to give my hips a little extra support. You are welcome to do the same. And we are going to start by cultivating Ujjayi breath. So this is also sometimes known as ocean breath. Since we're connecting to that go with the flow water element, we can start to maybe bring some of those qualities of water into our practice as we practice Ujjayi breath or ocean breath. So if you haven't practiced ocean breath before, it's going to be an inhale through the nose and an inhale out the nose with a slight constriction in the back of the throat. You may have heard it described before like Darth Vader breath, but what I love is that as you enter into sort of this rhythmic breath work, it starts to sound like ocean waves sort of splashing to and fro on the beach. So that's what we're trying to cultivate here. So go ahead and close your eyes, relax the shoulders, soften your face. Take these first few moments to just breathe naturally and check in with yourself. Observe the way that your body is feeling, observe what's happening in the mind. And just begin to shift your focus to your breathing. As you settle into this present moment, little by little, maybe you add a bit more depth to your breath, a little more length, a little bit more control. I go with the flow. Perhaps as you continue to focus on your breath now, you start to cultivate that Ujjayi pranayama. Inhaling through the nose. Exhaling with a constriction in the back of the throat through the nose. Don't worry if it's not happening immediately, just try your best. Continue to breathe like this. Maybe start to visualize a body of water, whether it is an ocean or maybe a creek, a stream, a river, something of that sort. begin to notice that that water, whatever it is you're seeing, has this gentle but rhythmic movement to it. Just see that movement of the water in your mind's eye and allow it to calm your mind and inspire your breath. Envision for a moment that whatever the body of water is that you are seeing, imagine that there's a rock jutting out of it. Most of the rock submerged under the body of water, but with the point of the rock coming just above the surface. Notice how the point of this rock breaks the flow slightly of the rock, or of the water. But the water does not stop here at the surface of the rock. Rather, the water adapts, adjusts, and flows around the rock, or perhaps over top of the rock. Allow these types of qualities to be embodied here as you breathe and as you practice on the mat. Allowing yourself to be flexible and fluid, even as things might pop up that you're not expecting, as things might get in your way, as challenges arise. Can you be like water here, flowing around, over, past those challenges? I go with the flow. 4 more breaths. All right, gently open up the eyes. All right, let's start to add a little bit of movement into our practice. On an inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. As you exhale, we'll twist to the right side, bringing the left hand outside of the knee, right hand behind you. Inhale, unravel, come back through center, and then exhale, twist to the left. Let's do that 2 more times in each direction. And imagine you're moving in more of a flowy fashion rather than a controlled static fashion. So we'll inhale, come through center, reach up. Exhale, flow and twist to the right. Inhale, up through center. Exhale, flow and twist to the left. Inhale, up. Exhale, right. Inhale, up. Exhale, left. Inhale, back through center. Same type of energy, but you'll exhale, bring the right hand down, left arm over, and we'll flow side to side. So really let it be flowy, like you yourself are a wave upon the ocean. Inhale, up through center. Exhale, left hand down, right arm over. Inhale. Exhale to the right. Inhale. Exhale to the left. Last time each side, inhale. Exhale right. Inhale. Exhale left. Inhale center. Exhale, release the hands all the way down by your sides. Nice job. All right, go ahead and uncross your legs and bring the feet to the floor. I'm gonna go ahead and face forward. Okay, so the feet are hips distance in front. We're coming into reverse tabletop. So you walk your hands back behind your hips with the fingertips facing in. Heels come in towards the glutes. Take a long, deep breath in. Push your heart up. As you exhale, push into your feet. Lift the hips high. Now we're gonna start to warm up the glutes and the hamstrings a little bit, because in order to really keep our lower back protected, we need to have really strong glutes and hamstrings. Okay, so we're gonna take a big breath in here. Exhale, take a little lower just to hover. We're going to do that 9 more times. Inhale up. Exhale down. Coordinate your breath. Really ground through the feet as you push up. The whole surface of the foot is connected to the earth. You got this. 4 more. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1, lower down. Oh. All right, give them a little release. Take the legs straight, shake them out. All right, from here, we're coming into sort of a wide-legged stretch. So I'm going to come to face you again. Keep your right leg extended, but take it kind of wide. Bend your left knee. Bring the left foot in towards your right thigh, okay? Take a long, deep breath in here. As you exhale, your left hand's going to plant behind you, this time with your fingertips facing back behind you. Start to point your right toes. So really activate your right leg here. You're going to take a long, deep breath in, push into your left hand. As you exhale, you're going to roll to the left shin, lift your hips and your heart, extend your right arm back. Little baby wild thing. Inhale, come down, and we'll exhale up again, okay? Exhale, lift. Let's do that twice more. Inhale, lower. Be like that ocean wave. Exhale, lift, flow. I go with the flow. Last time, inhale. Keep the toe pointed. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, come all the way down. Switch the legs. Left leg wide. Right knee bends. Hug it in. This time, right hand is coming behind you for support. You're pushing down into the right palm behind you. Fingertips are facing back. Take a long, deep breath in. Point your left toes. Exhale, roll to the right shin. Lift the hips and the heart. Extend the left arm overhead. We have 3 more. Inhale, lower like a wave. Exhale, flow. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, last time. Exhale. Nice job. Inhale, come all the way down. Take both legs as wide as you can. Never force. Hands come in front as you inhale. Exhale, maybe walk yourself forward, wide-legged forward fold. Just come as deep as you can. Keep activating a little bit through the legs. Shift your weight towards the front of your sit bones. I go with the flow. Last breath. Amazing job. Walk yourself all the way back up. Go ahead, bend your knees. Take yourself forward into a tabletop. Spread the fingers wide on your mat. We're going to move into some cat-cows. Inhale, belly drops down. Lift the heart, lift the gaze. Exhale, round. And just flow with your breath here. Just on your own. Don't worry about how many you do. It's not about control. It's about just flowing, just feeling. There's a lot of power in letting go of control. There's a lot of opportunity in letting go of control and just going with the flow. Let's take 2 more. Last round. Coming back to neutral, we're moving into rib circles or barrel rolls. Similar to a cat-cow, drop your belly down. Start to draw a circle with your rib cage over to the right, bringing it all the way up through center and over to the left and down. Again, don't worry about how many you do. Just see if you can get into the movement with your breath. So just roll through the rib cage, big circles. This is a pretty sensual movement. So if that's not a way you are used to moving, it might be a little awkward and weird. See if you can again let go of that a little bit. We are encouraged most often to embody our masculine energy, and doing something sensual like this movement can feel really foreign because of that. All right, we're going to move in the opposite direction. But really give yourself permission here to connect to that divine feminine within. We all have masculine and feminine energy, but we ignore that nurturing, flowy, creative, emotional, powerful feminine side so often. Let's say 1 more in this direction. Awesome job. All right. Press into the palms, tuck your toes. Let's send the hips up and back, downward facing dog. If it feels good, maybe give it a little walk out, little shake. All right, on your inhale, we'll do some undulating down dog. So you'll inhale, lift your heels high, roll through the spine again like you are an ocean wave until you come into high plank. Hug the belly up and in. As you exhale, you're reversing that motion, rounding the shoulders, rounding the back, sending the hips high and the heels low. We have 9 more of those for a total of 10. Move with your breath. Imagine your spine, your body like an ocean wave. Inhale, lift and roll forward. Exhale back. 8 more. Keep moving, keep flowing. Connect to that divine feminine. Last 2. Last 1. Pause in down dog and breathe. So when it comes to that water-like energy, sacral chakra energy, it's a great idea to connect to this because oftentimes in life, our path takes twists and turns that maybe we aren't expecting. And we need to be able to go with that flow. If we get caught up in the fact that things didn't go the way we expected, we halt ourselves. We can completely stop ourselves and derail ourselves. But if we have that mindset of just working with what happens, going with the flow, then we can continue to move forward on our journey, on our path. On your inhale, lift your right toes high to the sky. On your exhale, look forward. Send the right foot up between your hands. All right, so we're in this runner's lunge. Inhale, come all the way up. Whoop, maybe fall a little bit. Come all the way up into your high lunge. So your right knee is bent, hips are squared to the front, arms are extended up to the sky. Ground down through the feet. Feel that energy pushing down into the soles of your feet as you lift tall through the fingertips. Take a long, deep breath in. As you exhale, power lunge. So you're going to shift your torso forward over your right thigh and sweep your arms back like an airplane. Hug your elbows in towards the midline and draw your belly up and in. Inhale here. As you exhale, kind of funky transition, you're coming into a high twisted lunge. So you will bring your torso back slightly as you open your arms like a T out to the right side. So left arm is reaching forward, right arm is reaching back. Ground through the inner edge of your right foot. Use your core to keep twisting open. Long, deep breath in. As you exhale, warrior 2, also funky transition, maybe a little unexpected, just go with it, flow with it. So left heel comes all the way down to the mat, right knee is still going straight forward. Arms are open like a T. Roll the shoulders open and down. Feel the strength of your legs, the strength of your breath. All right, let's take a long, deep breath in. Flip your front palm. Sweep the right arm up and back for reverse warrior. As you exhale, we're cartwheeling all the way down to lizard lunge. So your hands will come inside the right foot, lift your back heel, and heel toe your right foot a little bit wider. Take a big breath in here and out. Inhale, step back plank. And as you exhale, we're coming all the way down to the belly. Doesn't have to be a chaturanga. You can drop the knees. And then we're moving into cobra rolls. So again, remember that undulating spine. We're going to keep working with that. Hug your elbows in as you push the tops of your feet into the floor. Inhale, use the muscles of your back to lift the chest. Peel the chest away from the floor and do your best to not use your hands. Exhale, come down. Let's do that 4 more times. Inhale, peel the chest up, roll up. Exhale down. 3 more. Breathe with it. Last one. Inhale, press up tabletop. Exhale, down dog. All right, I go with the flow. Inhale, left toes rise to the sky. Exhale, look forward. Let's bring that left foot all the way up between the hands. Find your sense of grounding. So push into the sole of your left foot. Inhale, come all the way up, high lunge. Work to square your hips forward, engage your back leg. Connect with your breath. Let the breath even here move like water. Just go with the flow, even if the movements don't seem totally natural or expected. Inhale. Exhale, power lunge, lean forward, sweep the arms back. Draw the belly up and in, hover over the left leg. Keep the crown of your head reaching as you press your back heel forward. Inhale, high lunge twist. So torso moves back, arms open like a T, right hand forward, left hand back. Maybe a little wobble there, all good. Ground through the inner edge of your left foot. I go with the flow. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Back heel comes down. Open the arms like a T. Sink down into the hips. Draw the shoulders back and reach through the hands. Big breath in. Flip the front palm, sweep up and back, reverse. Exhale, lizard. Hands inside the left foot. Heel toe the left leg wide. All right, opening up the hips here a little bit. It's a great one for the low back as well. Inhale. Exhale, step back plank. Take another big breath in, hug your belly in. As you exhale, knees up or down, you're lowering once more for those cobra rolls. So belly down, shoulders are just over the palms, elbows hugging in, tops of the feet into the mat. We have 5 rolls. Inhale, peel the chest up. Exhale down. 4 more, breathe with it. Last one. Press all the way up, tabletop. Exhale, down dog. Let's go through that flow one more time on each side. It might not feel totally natural. There's a little bit of twisting and turning, but that's why we're connecting to that water energy. Let go of the control and just go with the flow. Inhale, right toes high. Exhale, step through to the front. Inhale, high lunge, lift tall. Exhale, power lunge, sweep the arms back. Inhale, high twist, draw the torso back, arms open. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, lizard. Inhale, plank. From here, listen close. Exhale, down dog or take a chaturanga on your way back to down dog, your choice. What do you need? We'll meet in Adho Mukha Svanasana. Big breath in and out. Roll the shoulders open, ground through all 10 fingers. Inhale, left toes rise. Exhale, step the left foot between your hands. Inhale, come up, high lunge. Exhale, power lunge. If you wobble and fall, just keep going. Inhale, easy twist. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, lizard. Inhale, plank. Your choice, chaturanga or straight to down dog. I go with the flow. Nice job. Big breath in. Shift forward, high plank. Exhale, make your way to your belly once more. We're coming into half frog here, which is a nice gentle hip opener. We'll start on the left side. So you can start up on the forearms, and you're just gonna take the left knee out, kind of bend it at a 90-degree angle, flex your foot, just half frog. All right, and then the hips are kind of just sinking down to the center. You're even more than welcome to kind of stay up here on the forearms. This might actually be slightly more intense. This is not an intense pose at all though. But if you want it to be ultimately restorative for your hips, go ahead and bring your head all the way down to the mat, or even to the backs of your hands like I'm doing now. Start to reconnect to your breath and to come back to the visual that you first came up with of that body of water, rhythmically moving, quiet, yet powerful. Last breath here. Nice job. Inhale, lift the head up off the hands. Come back to your forearms just long enough to switch out the legs. So you can bring that left leg back and then switch it to the right side, bringing the right knee out at 90 degrees, flexing your foot. And again, if you feel like it, you can stay here on the forearms. But if there's any pinching in your lower back, especially, I wouldn't. So if you feel like it, stay. Otherwise, settle back down. Head to the mat, forearms down. Mild opening of the hips, gentle release of the lower back. Soften your face and allow your breath, your body, but most importantly, your spirit to be a bit more like water. I go with the flow. Last breath. Nice job. All right, inhale, walk it back to the forearms. Slide the right leg back underneath you. Bring your palms back under your shoulders and press all the way up to a tabletop. All right, once you're in tabletop, we're coming into half pigeon from tabletop. So slide your right knee up by your right wrist and then just kind of walk your right foot out in front of you. Slide the left leg down. If you need extra support, you could put a blanket or a block underneath your right hip. Choose to stay here on the palms if you'd like, or you're welcome to melt down to the forearms. Acknowledge your own limits, your own boundaries, of course. Remember that there are other options. Go with the flow. For example, this side, it actually hurts my knee, so I'm going to work around it. I'm going to be like water. You all can stay in pigeon if that's where you're at, but I'm going to find a reclined figure 4, and there's nothing wrong with that. This is better for my knee. We have a couple breaths here. Both figure 4 and pigeon are amazing low back releases. For a moment here as you're breathing, allow your attention to shift to the low back area, which is also associated with Svadhisthana, our sacral chakra, our energetic center for feeling, for creativity, for femininity, for pleasure, joy, sensuality, sexuality. And let your breath and your movement here begin to just allow that energy to flow freely in the pelvic area, the low back area. 2 more breaths. I go with the flow. Nice job. All right, if you're in pigeon, start to walk back up to the palms. Press into your hands, tuck your back toes, lift. So you're going to tuck your back toes and then just kind of scooch this left knee forward and swing the right leg back around. I had to get up there from my reclined figure 4. All right, other side. Now this side is fine for me on my knee. So we're going to bring that left knee up to the left wrist, walk that left foot forward, slide the right leg back. Again, you're welcome to support this left hip with a block or a blanket if you feel like you're leaning into it a little. Big breath in to lift the chest. Big breath out to settle into it. As you settle into your pose, whether it's pigeon or figure 4, come back to that water-like Ujjayi breath. Let these water qualities permeate past just this breath practice and just this asana practice as you move your body, and allow yourself to take it with you off the mat. Everything we learn on the mat is applicable off the mat, right? Our yoga practice does not end when we step off of our mats. We take these lessons throughout our days, throughout our weeks, because the challenges we face on the mat are usually a little more tangible, a little more easy to overcome, or even easy to accept than the ones that happen in real life when those emotions are really involved. So really let that water-like energy just become a part of who you are. 2 more breaths. All right, nice job. Start to come back up to the palms. Tuck your back toes, scooch that right knee forward, and then sweep that left leg around. Let's slowly make our way to our seat now. Pause. All right, everyone, and as you make your way to your seat, let's find Baddha Konasana or a butterfly. Soles of the feet together, knees out wide. And for this one, make your butterfly maybe a little bigger than you normally would. This is gonna help us target the lower back a little more than the hips. So nice big diamond with the legs. Grab the fronts of your shins or the fronts of your ankles, wherever you can comfortably reach without straining. Take a big breath in, lift tall. Big breath out, melt. Remember, don't pull. Find your edge and just go with the flow. Embody water. And continue forward with your journey, accepting of all things that come to light, all twists and turns and challenges along the way, because you know that you are powerful and able to overcome them, work around them, move past them. You are capable because you are like water and you go with the flow. 2 more breaths. Nice job. Inhale, lift back up. Let's bring the legs all the way back in together. Take your legs kind of wide now. Bring your hands down to the floor. And just gonna kind of windshield wipe the knees over to the right and just kind of let them hang for a second. All right, inhale back to center. Exhale, pop them over the other side. Inhale back to center, walk the feet all the way back in, and then slowly start to lie all the way down onto your back. Let's lift the knees up into the chest, and then you can stay here grabbing each knee with your hands, or find happy baby if that feels comfortable in your body, reaching for perhaps the pinky edges of your feet. You could also try just behind the knees or even the inner edges of your feet if that feels more comfortable. But what we're looking for is just a hip opener, so opening the knees kind of wide. If you're just hands on the knees, just open them wide. This is great. This is also great, again, releasing the low back. You could kind of rock a little bit side to side. If you have hands to knees, you could do little circles, little half circles. Happy baby, you could just gently rock. Melt your shoulders, melt your tailbone down to the floor. I go with the flow. Bring some attention to your pelvis, to the area of Svadhisthana, your sacral chakra. Imagine a gentle orange glowing light here as you bring your focus to this important and powerful energetic space. Take a deep breath in, release the feet if you had them. We'll all give the knees one final hug into the heart. And then exhale, release. Arms and the legs long on the mat. Coming into your final resting pose of Shavasana. And here, more than anything, allow yourself to just be like water in your breath, in your mentality. Maybe things pop up and distract you during this moment of rest, and that's okay. Just go with the flow. Come back to your breath, and even come back to your water visualization for the next few moments as you rest. Deep breath in. Open mouth, sigh. Shavasana. begin your journey back. Becoming present once more in the room, on your mat, in your breath and in your body. Start to awaken the physical body with little movements, a wiggle of your fingers and toes, roll the wrists and the ankles. Deep breath in to sweep your arms up overhead, finding a nice big full body stretch. As you exhale, bend your knees, roll gently to one side. Begin to use your palms to gently make your way back up to a comfortable seat. Sit up tall as you bring your shoulders back and down, and seal your practice by joining the palms in front of the heart space, Anjali Mudra, a gesture of love, gratitude, compassion, acknowledgement of you, your body, your practice, your life, accepting them exactly as they are in this moment and each and every moment to come. Thumb tips lift up to tap the center of your forehead, your third eye space. And as you exhale, gently fold forward. Thank you so much for practicing with me. All right, y'all. Thank you so much once again for joining me here on the mat. My name is Chelsea, and this is the Chelsea Teaches Yoga YouTube channel. Please like this video, share it with your friends and family, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel so you can be updated every time a new video comes out, as well as new resources to support you and your practice. Enrollment is still open, membership open in my virtual yoga community, the Yoga Magick Studio. You'll find the link to join below, and I'm now offering a 7-day free trial. So you can join the highest tier of that membership, the Ether tier, which is normally $15 a month. You can get a 7-day free trial now to see if you like it, to see how you like the content, and get access to all the resources that we have inside of the Yoga Magick Studio. All right, I can't wait to see you next time on the mat. Have an amazing rest of your day. Thank you.